Last week I had like a really rough week being in my head. Hey, I'm Pau. I'm a 33-year-old artist figuring out how to bring a little bit of creativity into my everyday life. Hi! It's freezing cold inside, so I need to sit here for a while. Just take in some sun before going back to the studio, so I'm gonna talk to you guys for a while I'm here sunbathing. So, come a little closer. I honestly can say that I'm feeling a lot better than last week, especially with my art, like art wise. I'm feeling a lot better. I did this yesterday and I wanted a lot more texture and height in my pieces, but I didn't know how I was gonna be able to do that. And then I got into a huge rabbit hole until I got to weaving. And it was one of those moments where you you tell yourself like, of course, why didn't you think of that before? So, we're mixing a little bit of embroidery and weaving into these pieces. The idea of the pieces that I want to start creating and I want to do is like dopamine pieces. I want them to evoke joy and happiness and a lot of good feelings when you see them, when you touch them. So, yeah, that's what we're doing this week. I've been learning a lot of techniques, weaving techniques, so I can start doing them here. Like to complement the embroidery. So that's what we're doing today. Also, I need to edit, I need to record some voiceovers, I need to do a lot of admin stuff. I'm still at that stage where I use like all the hats. So I'm the editor, I'm the artist, I'm the script writer. En español diríamos soy la que escribe, la que graba, la que edita, la que hace. So, yeah. That's what we're doing today. Hopefully today will last like 40 hours. So I can have enough time. And we can say this concludes our, I don't know how many, 3-4 minutes of sunbathing. And now it's back to the freaking freezing studio. So you're coming with me. We're gonna go work on this and whatever else is on my to-do list for today. So, while I'm back in the studio freezing, trying to finish this piece on time for the holidays, I was thinking about how I was feeling really proud of myself and how it all was turning out to look. And I was really getting into this mood of finishing this piece until I feel like my mind is getting super tired, so maybe I'll stop. maybe I'll stop for today. So now back to organizing the studio and doing some work on the computer. The market is one of my favorite places, and if I could pick a place to spend most of my free time, it really would be this. I enjoy the local cuisine to really the fresh produce for us to cook at home, all the colors, the smells, the sounds. This is really one of my favorite parts of the week. We really, really needed to go out today. It feels good to get out of the apartment once in a while. I feel like most days I have to force myself to go out. I love spending time indoors, at home, like in my space. But I know I need to go out and be out in the world once in a while. So it was fun to go out today. I'm gonna go and heat up some dinner. Oh, by the way, this is the piece I'm working on this week. I'm really happy about the colors and the embroidery coming like out on each side. I have to finish it this week, so maybe next week I'll show you how it turns out. I gotta finish this one and do one for my parents, so I'll let you know how it goes. See you next week, okay? Bye. So last week was rough. Honestly, I think there's just one thing that I really can say that makes me turn off my mind and my body. Not because I want to, but because I need to. And that is a stomach bug. Last week I had a stomach bug. It started about Tuesday, maybe? So yeah, it's one of those moments during the year in which I take it as a message that I should just unplug myself for a moment and sit down and do nothing and think about nothing for a while. So yeah, I've been having a couple of pretty chaotic weeks because Christmas is coming and I'm making everyone's Christmas presents and also I have a trip coming and yeah, I have to prepare everything so I can take it with me on my trip. So I think my body really needed, and my mind also needed, this time off. But now it's Monday again and I'm sorry. And I'm ready to start the week again. I had some time last week to answer some personal questions that I've been having with this Christmas gifts and the art that I'm creating. So yeah, it was, although I had to just sit down for a while and unplug my mind, I also had a really productive week. So happy Monday, and I'll take you with me this week through all my creative chaos. Okay? Let's go. I don't know if you're gonna hear me at all, but we need to get out of the apartment for a while. So let's go to the market. This is one of my favorite moments of the week. Just getting out of the apartment, going to the market, seeing all the colors, textures, whatever. So let's go. By the way, this is how this piece turned out, and I'm really glad I got to finish it on time, because that stomach bug really had me out for a while. So much so that I thought that I was not going to be able to finish any of the other pieces that I had to do. In the next vlog, come with me on my week before my end of year trip. I'll see you there. Bye!